for me. We are going back to the OG Nightmare on Elm Street.
The kids of Elm Street don't know it yet, but something is coming to get them.
There's something out there, isn't there?
You could just see cuts happening.
What did that, Lieutenant?
I don't know.
What has the coroner got to say? He's in the jar and puking since he saw it.
They're gonna kill me for sure.
Did you do it?
There was somebody else there.
He was locked in a room with a girl who went in alive and came out in a rubber bag.
No one knows where it came from or who it will visit next.
Nancy? There's something wrong with you. You're imagining things.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
The original. And I don't feel like I need to do a plot summary of this. But I will say,
for you.
I will say a few interesting things that I've learned just now as you were talking about the last Scream movie. Not Freddy. Right, yeah, Freddy. I was gonna call him Freddy Voorhees. Freddy Krueger was actually named okay, let me rephrase this. Do you know why he's called Freddy Krueger?
I feel like I do, but tell me anyway.
Craven, the director, creator, what have you, was bullied in school by a child named Fred Krueger.
Yes, I did know that. I did know that.
Do you know why the sweater that Freddy Krueger wears? Do you know why it's red and green?
Because that's the color of the sweater that the bully wore?
No. That would be funny, but no. He chose red and green after reading an article in 1982, Scientific American, which said that those two colors were the most clashing colors to the human retina. So he chose them because they bother people.
That makes sense.
Which fits the kind of
It does fit.
movie he was making. And so he wanted to make Krueger different from other horror film villains of the area because a lot of killers were wearing masks at the time. Leatherface, Michael Myers, Jason. And he wanted his villain to have a mask but be able to talk and taunt and threaten. So he thought of the burns and the scars.
But he doesn't really. That's the thing, is a lot of what people know Freddy Krueger as being, which is like silly, not silly, but like he does jokes and quips and whatnot. Not really in the first one. That doesn't really happen to like the second. I mean, really the second one.
I should clarify. That comment came from a 2014 interview after all of the other ones had come out.
Yeah, because like New Nightmare. There's one that I almost considered making you watch called New Nightmare, which is like, yeah, it's trying to make Freddy scary, and he's not really. I don't find Freddy scary. I don't think there's a version of Freddy that's scary. I think when he's trying to be scary, it's the least interesting he is.
For me, the reason why he how do I say this? For me, he can't be scary because he's a guy that kills you in your dreams.
Yeah,
like,
I guess that's
he's
fair.
So not believable for me.
Also, this one doesn't have a high body count. Like, I think he only kills like 2 or 3
He has
people
like
in this.
four or five people, I think.
But yeah, this one also has Johnny Depp.
Basically all of the friends. Yeah, funny enough, as I had forgotten that it was Johnny Depp, and if you hadn't reminded me that it was Johnny Depp, I wouldn't have remembered that he was Johnny Depp, because he's so young in this that
Very young.
you could be forgiven for not realizing that it was Johnny
Pretty
Depp.
sure it's his first movie. I'm pretty sure it's his first movie.
Yeah, it says here it's his film debut.
Yeah.
So I think at this point, I think he had been on TV, but not movies.
He might have been in 21 Jump Street, but even
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I even then I don't actually know if this might be pre 21 Jump Street.
Let's find out.
Yeah, he gets one of the more brutal deaths when he turns into a bloody geyser of blood and guts.
It is now 12 midnight, and this is station KRGR leaving the air.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Uh,
A lot of iconic
there,
imagery. The her in the
there's.
bathtub with the claw through her.
I was gonna say there's a lot to be seen. Sorry, I'm looking at
You know,
the.
he's
It's
certainly one of the most
freaking
iconic,
movie.
iconic horror weapons in the claw hand.
So the show says here came out in 1987, and this movie came out in 1984. So this came first.
This came first. This is pre Jump Street. It's a very young Johnny Depp.
But no, this is definitely. I mean, there's a reason why Freddy is still around. It's a
Not
classic
really.
for a
I mean,
reason.
the last Freddy thing they made was that remake, and they haven't made
Sure,
anything since.
but I mean in the in the
Oh, in the cultural sense,
consciousness.
yes, there's a reason why
Like he's still
around.
very much in like horror games and
This is true.
in the zeitgeist.
He did a whole Mortal Kombat. You know the last thing that shit, you have it open. What's the actor's name who plays Freddy?
Oh, hold on, I gotta go to the cast.
It's gonna
Give
bug me.
me 2 seconds.
It's not coming to me.
Cast.
It's not coming to me.
Yeah, funny enough, I would have thought that Freddy would have gotten top billing in this cast list, but he doesn't. Robert England.
Robert Englund. Could you know the last time Robert Englund played Freddy?
I do not.
The last time he played Freddy was in an episode of not the middle, the Goldbergs, where he was in one of the characters' nightmares.
What the? My sweaters!
You got good taste, lady.
Whatever, I don't care what happens to me. I'm already living my worst nightmare.
Huh? I thought I was doing a pretty damn good job here.
No, you're great with the knifey hands and the melting candle face. It's just... Adam said he wished I wasn't his mother.
Oh, geez, that's an awful thing to say. I'm gonna kill him.
No. The more I think about it, I deserved what Adam said. I was terrible to Jackie's parents.
Parents? Who needs them? I never knew any of my fathers, and I turned out just fine.
I don't see how that applies to me, but I couldn't stand the Gearys because of the way they parented. But then they were able to help Adam, and I wasn't.
This is getting way too touchy-feely for this cowboy. It time to die!
No. Time to get my son back.
Hey, I say the around here, lady.
No.
Really? Interesting.
That was the last time you put on the makeup. Who would
Very,
you?
very
Okay, here's the
interesting.
question. You're doing a reboot. You're bringing back Freddy. Who do you have play Freddy?
Oh, that's tough. I mean, I don't know who the staples of the horror industry are, but I'm hard pressed not to say the guy who plays Art the Clown
David
because
Howard Thornton.
I
mean,
think I think he'd do a good job at it.
Feels
but
like such a basic answer, but he really did
I
a
know.
phenomenal Freddy
That's where
Krueger.
I'm like, he just does such a good job as Art that I think he'd do a pretty fantastic job as Krueger.
I've developed such a love for him as a performer. He elevates like he's been in a bunch of those bad horror movies, and like I say, he elevated that Grinch one. Like he makes that movie so much better than it has any right to be. So yeah, fuck it, let him be. I mean, I'm still campaigning for him to be Joker. I will put my full throat behind him being the Joker. I think he should be. I think we need Clown Prince Joker to come back. Like I really do believe he could, even in the Batman. Like I think he should like step out, kill Barry Conahan or the guy who's going to be Joker before kill him, and step out and be Clown Prince Joker. I think it would fit in.
I
That
mean,
universe. I don't care what anyone says.
I think it would be funny, as you know, that works. But I think it would be funnier, if and don't explain it, don't give it any logic. But if you had Jared Leto's Joker and this version, the Art the Clown version, just comes out and just like lops his head off.
I mean, why can't we have both? Why can't he just have a killing spree of killing fake Jokers?
I mean, that would be great.
Just
That'd be great, and have it where and the way that you
he
can
has
really
all
you
the
can
other
really do
Jokers'
it.
heads on his wall.
And the way that you could do it and have it be even more fun is if each of the fake Jokers is an homage to one of the different Jokers. So
Yeah,
you have the Heath Ledger one.
do it where it's like he's going around town and he's killing all of like in universe, have it where they're all like dressed up at Joker or like at parties or whatever, and have it be like they're all fake Jokers. I'm the real Joker, baby.
There's only one clown prince.
I mean, I cannot be against a movie where we kill Jared Leto's Joker. I just can't be against that.
I'm just saying, how could you be?
Oh yeah, we still might, if it's in theaters by next week, maybe consider watching Tron Ares for the show next week.
See, I wasn't gonna bring this up, but since you brought it up, I find it funny how apparently that movie is opening has been doing very poorly.
It's apparently atrocious.
And well, from what I understand, most of the headlines are placing the blame at Jared Leto's feet.
Yep.
Which I think is funny.
That is funny. But I still want to watch it, so one day we'll talk about it for the show. But we just didn't have time to watch it in theaters. We've been busy on the weekends.
But yeah, no, that's and yes, you're right. He was that was another an interesting thing that I was going to read for you. But he was originally going to be a pedophile. But apparently the reason why they pivoted from that, I can't find it in. Oh wait, no, here it is. Was because at the time in California, I can't find it specifically in here, but essentially at the time in California, there was apparently a bunch of pedophile cases going on. And the creator was worried that people thought that he was basically taking advantage of that.
I'm glad he cut it because I hate it in that reboot. I hate that they add it in later. I don't like it. It's an unnecessary addition.
To me, it's not necessary.
Even apart from the fact that it's just a gross thing, an unpleasant thing, and it makes me uncomfortable having to even talk about it. It's just in terms of a character, it's just a hat on a hat. He's already murdering kids. You don't need to take it that extra step farther.
Murdering kids in their dreams, and you just it's not necessary.
Right? It does not add anything to that character.
It's already weird enough when he makes flirty sexual jokes towards the high schoolers.
Yeah.
I don't need him to do it to people that are even younger than the high schoolers.
Well, as is, yeah. Well, that's where I'm like, you could see the seeds of him being, because yeah, he's making sexual passes at teenagers. You're like, oh yeah. It's when people are like, what? That is, I saw a video where a person was saying that, and I saw people being like, what? That's so out of pocket. I'm like, not if you watch that movie. It's not.
It's not really. It's not really. It's not really.
Jordan,
but that's a Nightmare on Elm Street.
That's the Nightmare on Elm Street icon of horror. Hey there, everybody. Are you familiar with the icon of horror himself, Freddy Krueger? Let me know down in the comments. What is your favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie? What is your least favorite? Which one do you think is the worst? Let me know just anything you're thinking down in the comments down below. But in the meantime, if you would like to see our full Sunday slasher special, click the box on the left. Or if you just want to see a random video that YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy, click the box on the right. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. We put new videos out 7 days a week. Or you can just leave us a like. That helps us out too. We will see you all in the next video.